a 1995 movie that's 30 years old this year, starring the Olsen twins, Steve Guttenberg, and the late Kirstie Alley. Two identical strangers, two different worlds, one perfect match. It Takes Two. Yeah, this is a funny movie. An hour and 41 minutes. So let's get started. This is very funny. I haven't seen this movie since last year, so they even got the MaryKateandAshley.com on American Online. I remember that when this came out in the 90s, they were everywhere. Dun, 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 dun. There we go. It's too bad this was a flop. It isn't. It didn't deserve to flop. I've seen way worse movies in 1995 and 1996, etc. These are the two cutest girls I've seen on television in a long time. Twins, especially. And their sister Elizabeth is just as beautiful. She has the Olsen face. Not the hair, but the face. They don't show their faces, but I'm like, I know what they look like. I've seen them on television since I was a kid. I have the entire series of Full House on DVD. There's some black kids in this movie, so it counts. There's side characters, but they're in it. Yep, the New York Yankees, It Takes Two. Philip Bosco, may he rest in peace too. He also passed away. Jane Sabet, yeah, she's the worst part of this movie as Miss Kensington. Yeah, she's way too over the top and cartoonish. Oh, the Yankees. A lot of product placement in this movie. You have Coke and there's the black kid. See, he comes 2 minutes into the movie. And the other one's he's the catcher. They try to keep their faces secret. I'm like, we know what they look like, guys. This isn't the Inspector Gadget. We know what their faces look like. Hey, look, Harry Potter. And there's a black girl. See, so this movie's very diverse because it's New York City. Rest in peace, Kirstie. I miss you. Come on, Diane. I ain't gonna hurt it. Hey, that's my homeland. I mean, the kid looks just like Harry Potter. He has the big glasses. Look, a mixed race girl. Yeah. Mm-hmm. I was a kid when this came out. I was 10. So, look at those beautiful eyes. Yeah, they have eyes like diamonds, man. They're using a handball. I used to play baseball with a handball. East Side Children's Center. Yeah, that's in Manhattan, I believe. It doesn't look like Brooklyn, so. Written by a woman, Deborah Dean Davis, and I could tell. New York City cab, yeah. And most cabs are in Manhattan anyway. They're not in Brooklyn. Yeah, now you have Lyfts and Ubers. Yep, the cat. Frankie hits her with the ball. There's my home. That's where I was born, in Staten Island, New York City. This movie's kind of like The Parent Trap, except the two girls are actually related. You know, it's not the same. It's not the same actress. Eat, can't sleep, reach for the stars, over the fence, World Series kind of thing. Yeah, again, they say that line. Some of the lines are repeated, so you know that this movie's not on Blu-ray. I don't know why, because the Olsen twins were in everything in the '90s. Yeah, and Mr. Butkus is played by a Canadian actor, and he has a stupid laugh in this thing. They're weird. No one in Staten Island is like this, guys. Not even today. 7 what? He looks like Goofy. You saw Kirstie Alley's like, yeah, this guy's weird. He was in he was in Sweet Life of Zack and Cody. He was one of the teachers in that show. That's laughable, man. Jeez. I know. He doesn't laugh like that for the rest of the movie, which is weird because this movie's very goofy. But I like it. I've liked it ever since I was a kid because I was a huge Olsen Twins fan because of Full House. I watched them in almost anything until their last film together, which was New York Minute. And there's Ashley. I love these two girls so much, man. Hey, they have an empire. Both women are very. They quit acting, but they're not broke. They struck oil with their fashion line of clothing and everything. They're millionaires. And Elizabeth Olsen did Marvel, so she's doing just fine. And she's the more successful actress in the Olsen family. I didn't even know she was. I saw this in high school. I saw this one. I was in elementary school. It was a year before I went to junior high. She's so cute. I'm older than both of them, actually. Both of them are the same age. I miss Philip Bosco. He was Italian. I miss him a lot. He is. He's a good character here. He's not just a butler. Yeah. See, this is diverse without shoving it in your face, guys. This movie is very diverse, and it was 95, not 2025. American and Ashley Olsen, the most beautiful women in the world. I like them both. But once I saw Scarlett Johansson, yeah, and Natalie Portman, I was done. I was like, yeah, these are the most beautiful girl actresses I've ever seen in my life. blonde, because there's something about Scarlett that her lips and those gorgeous eyes and that voice of hers, she's one of a kind, and she doesn't have a twin. She has a brother that looks just like her. No, Yelena is a reject. You don't make promises. Remember? See, the Barbie movie was not the first movie to be written and directed by a woman. This was a movie that was written by a woman. I didn't even know. Also, E.T., but don't worry, this doesn't make me cry like E.T. Mainly because while I miss Kirstie Alley a lot and with Philip Bosco, this wasn't this wasn't their last film. I better eat something because I gotta leave later, unfortunately. Ah, damn it. Threw the napkins on the floor. Oh well. It's the Lake Mechanic, yeah, 25 miles. This was filmed in Canada, I could tell because they don't have lakes like that in New York, unless it's upstate or something. There he is. We still got him, so let's enjoy Steve Gutenberg while we still have him. Hmm. And there she is. Oh my god. She's pale as a ghost. This movie came out the same year as Mortal Kombat, of course. And Die Hard with a Vengeance. That's a weird dress. What's with that saxophone? That's weird. It's like they put like a saxophone that she's gonna strip or something. Weird. I think Evan knows where this lake is. I think it's in Ontario. I can't tell for sure, but you could tell this Canada is very clean. Amanda's bunk. Yep. Yankees hat, and she wears a nice sunflower hat. I think this movie's delightful. It never gets too dark and it's not racist either. That's a lake in Canada. They have beautiful hair. I love them. I'm glad that they got help because they after their fame ran out in the 2000s, they quit acting. Well, Ashley did like one more movie a few years later. She did Beastly, but then they got like an eating disorder and all that. I'm like, yeah, it's just the thing is that these child actors, when they grow up, sometimes they have problems. We all do. Yeah, I had problems when I was a kid, but I never got into drugs or anything. Never, because again, I resist that. I want to keep this face even when I'm old. Love those kids too so much. If I met them or if I met Elizabeth, I saw Elizabeth at Comic Con. I saw pictures of her with the fans, and she's beautiful, guys. No wonder Josh is head over heels. I'm like, yeah, look at her face. She has that Olsen face. Like when she smiles or even when she cries, she looks like her sisters, and it's so scary because she's not a triplet. She was born separately. Hello, Way House. It's haunted. Drugs are bad. I know. That's why I don't take them. Kind of consequences the Tooth Fairy and Queens. She's cute, man. Yeah, the kids have money. Yeah, see, they keep their allowance money. I'm gonna do that because Comic Con's coming up in 4 months from today. Is the Brooklyn Comic Con, so I want to be ready for it. I have my costume already. I just need to buy my badge next week. I'm gonna print it out and then get it. Yep, this is where she hears. Yikes. Yep, she heard everything. Mm-hmm. See, she's not deaf. So that is a nice house. No, this is not a drama. It's mostly a comedy. You saw there's a black cook, I think, or the help. Yeah, you these actors when they were kids, they don't know they don't know how much their performances meant to us. Because that's why we love Macaulay Culkin and the Olsen twins and Corey Feldman and Sean Astin, even when he was a kid. Yeah, I saw them when they were kids. Well, Feldman I saw as a kid years later. I heard his voice in Ninja Turtles when I was a kid. They're human beings. They matter to me. Look, she's so cute. I love these two girls so much, man. And they like older men. Like I like older women. It's not a tantrum. It's a fainting spell. Yeah, I didn't go to that. Don't forget Ki Hu Kwan. Yeah, I saw him as a kid too. In Temple of Doom. I didn't see Goonies until I was an adult, and I love that he's getting a lot of work now. I hope Love Hurts does well because he's a good actor and he's he's charming. He's like the new Jackie Chan. I really enjoy him. I lost my mother and I lost my father. Yes, you do. Mary Kate, you have two sisters that look just like you. Yeah, that's funny. I have no family. They just crack me up, man. Yeah, Philip Bosco was a treasure, man. You don't realize how much an actor meant to you until they're gone. These See, there's plenty of kids that are of interracial in this movie. There's at least three black kids in the main plot. The light skinned black girl and the two black kids. One of them that looks like Josh as a kid with the glasses and the hat. Yeah, it's just an observation. To me, he looks like the kid from the Loud House. A Clyde, because Clyde is a cute kid. I like him. Watch, I loved when he watch. Oh, these Golsons, they're adorable, man. She grabbed her by the ear. Eat them. Yeah, these girls, yeah, they're legends. Like, no matter what they do, even they could become, they could do like sport. They could do get a buy a sports team, and they still are gonna be the Olsen twins. Yeah, the Psycho theme. Then run, Harry Potter, run! He looks just like him. And remember, this is when the books came out. The movie didn't come out until 6 years later, and it made billions of dollars for Warner Brothers. So they'll never need Disney's help. I love these girls. I could quote them all day. Mm. She's sitting alone like Wanda was in WandaVision. You are so cute. Ugh. Mm. Even though my favorite character in Full House was Stephanie, my second favorite character was Michelle, because she was so cute. There's a lot of heartwarming scenes in this movie, and especially with the adults, because Kirstie Alley, yeah, nobody hated her. She was a good actress, and she was on Masked Singer. I miss her a lot, man. Fate is so cruel sometimes. At least today, happy birthday to Catherine Newton, who I met at Comic Con a few years ago. May you have many, many more. And also John Williams, the greatest musical composer of all time. He's 93. We're lucky to have you, man. To still have you, because so many directors and composers and writers and producers passed away last year and earlier this year. Here comes the music from the Twilight Zone. That picture is a little bit creepy because the look of him. She's not smiling. It's not that scary. This isn't the Haunted Mansion. They're wearing the same clothes. Well, she's wearing shorts. Just like in that Full House episode when they're playing soccer. This is football, but yeah, tomorrow's the Super Bowl. I'm not watching it. It's too long. A 5-hour pre-show and then a 3.5-hour game. For goodness sakes, I got the hippie shakes. Yeah, I got the shakes. This song was also in Full House. They sang it, the Jesse and the Rippers. Shake. This is when they bump into each other. 26 minutes in. To the left. It's staged perfectly. Do the hippie shake shake with all your might, oh baby. Oh, I got shake. Whoa, it's in the bag. And here it comes. And boom. Two worlds collide. 26 minutes and 40-something seconds. Hello, sister. It's sad when the woods is where that's where Vision died when he says I love you and she has to bloody kill him, destroy the stone. It's emotional, man. I had my heart on my sleeves when I saw Infinity War in the theater, man, because she has the same face as them. Yep, you were born in the same egg. Elizabeth was born in 1989, the same year as Daniela Monet. We all have somebody that we look like. They have so much chemistry, man. It's not just because they're related. It's because they're just it's the blood it's the bloodline, man. It's thicker than water, and also they sound alike, and the way they talk to each other, it just feels so natural. It doesn't feel like acting. It's just like they're just hanging out on the set together. And as a person that has a sister, yes, I know that bond is unshakable, guys. So she has leaves in her hair. They probably left it. Full House is a classic show. Yeah, it is. I could look at their eyes all day. Oh, Ashley, you're so cute. She had a pimple right here for the other team. Don't talk so good. These two they're fantastic together. Plus, we get to see them together on screen. And Full House, only a couple of episodes that were on screen together. But because Michelle was one character played by two actresses. But here it's Mary-Kate and Ashley as separate characters. It's great, man. It's just... I love the soundtrack in this movie. Yes, it's a lot of fun. Those are porcelain dolls. Oh, look, it's gay Josh Gad. Yay. Again, in the 90s, this was rare. Hi, Vinny. I was distracted. Carlo. Yeah, again, there were stereotypes even back in 1995, guys. I know. Because when did Will and Grace come out in the 90s? Where you had, yeah, Sloppy Joes. I'm not really a big fan of those. I prefer burgers. They're less of a mess to eat. Oh, easy there, Harry Potter. Easy. Again, I see a kid, a white kid with big glasses, round glasses, and dark hair, and I say, yeah. Who do you think is the first person I think of? Yeah, eat that, Sloppy Joe, cutie. Yes. Their eyes are like diamonds, man. It is sloppy because it's like eating a meatball, but with. I prefer not making a mess when I'm eating a burger. Like Laura Dern. Look how cute she looks. Look, she has a hair bun too. My sister had a dress like that. She looks like a she looks like a princess. No, I'm not eating snails. I don't eat slugs. I don't eat snails, and I don't eat bugs because I'm not an animal. This is terrible. Oh my god. This tastes like a balloon. Ooh. Oh my god. Chewy. Sorry, waiter, but I don't eat snugs. It's disgusting. Yes, they do. I love her hair. She looks so beautiful. Oh, oh, Clarice, like in Silence of the Lambs. And yes, Josh, Elizabeth Olsen was overlooked at the Oscars, but don't worry, she's gonna get one. If Ariana got it, then she can get one for a dramatic role or even a musical. No, these girls have the stupidest laugh. They laugh like designing like the Desperate Housewives. You could tell this was written by a woman because that's why the female characters have so much dialogue. Again, she can't play because she's not Alyssa. It's not Chopin. It's Chopin. Cho- We're 35 minutes in. Yeah, they make me smile. That could have been a song. I've never played the piano. I would like to. I played a little bit of xylophone. A summer camp. Yeah, they do that a lot in New York City. But not with just orphan kids, with kids, yeah, see that one of the camp counselors is also black. See? It's not rare in this movie. In the 90s they were getting more prominent. Because in later Olsen Twins movies, no, there wasn't as much diversity. In this one there is, because it was a major motion picture in the theater. Nice of you to join me, Spidey. I've been enjoying the new Spider-Man cartoon. It's good. Peter's done really well. The animation's good mostly, and the plots are more adult than for kids. But it's not too adult. It's not Invincible. I need to see that. See the face? Yeah, that's her face. That's the Olsen face from WandaVision. Get the fainting spell again. The girls win. Look at that pretty onesie. See that they never treat these girls like they're dudes. They make them dress in beautiful, feminine colors and dresses and pajamas because they don't forget that the Olsen twins are female. They're not tomboys or non-binaries. Mm-mm. Hmm. Trust me, I know the feeling. I'm gonna be a I'm gonna be a good uncle when my brother has his first child. That baby is gonna have so much love, and I'm gonna treat her like a queen, like a princess. I'm just not gonna change her diapers anytime soon because again, I didn't do that when my sister was born because I was only 7. So, but I was always there for her. And I love having the Olsen twins, all the Olsens in my life. Thanks, Mary Kate and Ashley and Elizabeth. You give me my life joy because I need a lot more joy after the year I've had, after last year where I was miserable with that tooth out of my mouth. And this is a real frog. There's no CGI in this movie. Everything is done in location and with real animals, real people. Because in '95 they started to put a lot of CG in movies. I see it too. Watch, look. Again, that's not scary. Amanda scared of a frog? These kids are funny, man. And yeah, there were frogs in Harry Potter. Hmm. There were a lot of animals in that franchise. $1 million smile for both of them. It's easy to fall to fall in love with somebody, and it's not. And I don't just mean sexual. I mean when you feel something in your heart. That's what the Olsen twins did for me when I was a kid. I went to camp. I just didn't go to a summer camp. I didn't like to. I went to another camp. Yep, she spits gum in her hair. I've done that when I was a kid, not as an adult. I feel good. There was this in a lot of '90s films for some reason, and the 2000s too. Rest in peace, James Brown. So good, so good. I got you. Saw a fish. They caught a fish. That's croquet. Yep, this is where she finds the hair. Yep, there it is. And she screams, of course. Oh my god. My god. You got a piece of gum in your hair. It's happened to me too, but since I have short hair now, it won't get stuck. It's a pottery class. It's 10 o'clock already. I feel. He's wearing a raincoat. So nice. So nice. Yeah. It's a montage. So you don't need dialogue, you just need images, mostly. Except for Clarice screaming. "43 minutes in, they come with a plan." This is when it happens. It's like that. A snap. Horses. No, I'm not riding a horse for a woman. Sorry. I want to keep my feet. I want to be able to walk when I'm older. I'd rather ride a pony. At least a pony can't knock me down. Because a big horse, no. The white stallions. I don't know. I just don't trust a horse. Or it's a real horse too. There's no CGI. This is not. This is not the Rise of Skywalker where they're riding space horses. What are horses doing in Star Wars? Because after what happened to Christopher Reeve, I'm never riding a horse again. I'd rather ride a camel. At least they're not as wild. And I've heard worse singing in wrestling. He's talking to himself. I'm not gonna ride an animal where I'm gonna get hurt because I'm like I want to be able to walk when I'm older, in when I'm in my 50s eventually. But yeah, you know, I enjoy walking because it's good for my health. I mean, that was what because he was jumping something. It wasn't that he was just riding a horse and fell. No, it was an accident because he was trying to. The horse got scared and he threw him off. Yep, here comes the slingshot. Don't worry, no animals are harmed in this movie. It says it at the end. Mm-hmm. See, that's what happened. And this is like the scene from Back to the Future 3, when Doc saves, uh, Clara. I remember this music. No way I'm gonna ride a horse, even if the horse is tame. You know, you could just jump off the horse, right? That was a good stunt. The real horse, yeah. Stunt doubles, yeah. See, you could tell those are stunt doubles. She was such a delight, man. I miss her a lot. Yeah, this one you got the slapstick because there's no Home Alone slapstick here, but there's a little bit. Oh, yep, he gets hit on the head again. The old hitting the head on the tree routine. That's from Black Sheep. They got busted open. This is a PG movie, and PG in the '90s was different. I like watching movies that make me smile. I don't want to do any slave movies. No, I'm not going to see 12 Years a Slave and start crying for 5 minutes. I cried enough when I saw E.T. last month because it means so much to me. Cut. And Gutenberg's a good actor, yeah. These two are great together. Every scene they're together, it's magic. Still have that chemistry from Full House and all those videos they did together. Yeah, trust me, that's the stuff that stings. Hmm. Mm. Yeah. Now everybody has one. Mm-hmm. Blah blah blah. Yeah. Again, everybody eating their mother. 30 years later, Steve Gutenberg, you. Yeah. Steve Gutenberg, you were right, because cells in 30 years later in 2025, nearly half the population have cells or wireless phones, whether they're smartphones or Apple phones. Elizabeth Arden. She's dressed like a Barbie. Just cut the hair. No, she didn't mess up your face. It's just your hair. Hair grows back. People made fun of Brie Larson's new haircut. I don't care. She still has the same face. Yeah, this was written by a woman. Not sort of. There is. Yeah, you shouldn't talk like that in front of a woman. Yeah, that's what you think, buddy. Women don't want to feel like a third wheel in a relationship. That's a nice fountain. That's a nice. That's Niagara Falls. Yeah, they. Hmm. That is a good line. A white horse, get it? It's symbolic. Knight in shining armor. They're eating s'mores. She's a fun character. Yeah. There's some dramatic scenes in the movie, but there's no like pain in the movie. The worst thing that happened is when the Buck kisses adopt Amanda, which is it comes out. It's a subplot that comes back later in the film because they had to put the Buck kisses to pad out the running time a little bit. It didn't snow today. Oh, surprise, surprise! It will snow next week. Mm-hmm. Yeah, you shouldn't collect people. It's not. That's not. People are not trading cards or action figures. They're human beings. I mean, one of the only actresses that collected children was, but she loves kids, is Angelina Jolie. She adopted 3 kids. She's genuine. She was amazing. I miss her a lot, man. I know I keep saying that, but I do. I never met her, but I wish that she was. She's been a part of my life for a long time. Don't answer your phone when you're talking to a woman. Hmm. Macaroni and cheese. Look at her hair. It looks weird. Yeah. Mm. We will rock you. Yeah, like Batman. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. So that outfit is cute. It's very colorful. Oh, the face. Yeah, get the chef's hat. Get the chef's hat. Yeah, again, I saw Ratatouille. It's a good movie. I just don't want to see a rat in the kitchen. I don't want to see a rat in the kitchen ever again. Look at her face. Yeah, she knocks over the black kid. There's some slapstick in the movie. And it falls right on top of his head. That's a coincidence. That mac and cheese looked yellow. The other one looked like slow-mo shot. Again, take that, Zack Snyder. You don't need 5 minutes to see O'Green. Yep. Again, another one. Rest in peace, Little Richard. See, a lot of black people in the soundtrack. See, they give everybody a chance. A wop bop baloo bop 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 bop. I can't name Sue. I miss him a lot too. His music just it makes me feel good. Long Tall Sally, one of the best songs I've ever heard in an action movie. Oh, Rudy. It's a fun podcast. We're an hour in. We got about 30-something minutes left. It's not an hour and 41. That's with the end credits. Excuse me. That lake looks very clean. Because Gutenberg, I love Lavalantula, both of them, and Lavalantula. Those movies are fun. They're not Sharknado, but they're fun. At least they knew when to stop. They didn't make like 6 movies. They made only 2. Even though Sharknado, it trended. That's why those movies got a franchise. And a documentary. Yay, fresh water. Again, there's a line that you will not hear in a movie, in a comedy today. So dead silences. The water's very clean. Yeah, see? Way of Water, you don't need $200 million to have water scenes. This is a real lake, real people, no CGI. Yeah, exactly. What is it with old movies that even Titanic had some real water in it? The scene where Rose and Jack are in the water and they're freezing. Again, real water. That wasn't CGI. Now everything has to be CG. Even water has to be CG, even though you can get a bottle at any supermarket in the world. Her haircut looks weird. Even Captain Marvel made that haircut work. The short hair. I prefer the long, the hair from from the first Captain Marvel movie, or the second one. One Diet Coke. Not. I wish I could show you clips. I just don't want Warner Brothers to hack me, because they get them and Disney. They love to give copyrights to anybody that uses clips from, especially from their major franchises. That's why I haven't done Harry Potter or Batman Forever yet, because it's copyrighted. She gets hers, man. Especially in the third act when they're in that cathedral in Manhattan. It does feel good to be with a woman. So they all into they. I love their smiles. They really carry the movie because the adults are in the film a lot too, but it's their characters that are the main characters in the movie. They're on the front cover. Is it cliche? Yes. Is it stupid at times? Some of the slapstick, yeah, but it's for kids. See, it says rated for PG for some mild language because again, in the '90s, PG movies they could curse in them. Now they can't, mainly because PG means kids movie now. They don't even say damn anymore in movies like Inside Out 2 or uh the Mario movie or Despicable Me, whatever. None of them have, you know, curse words because again, they have thematic elements, which is not the same thing. Hey, look, her shirt is clean. They must have changed us outfits. 68 minutes in. Reach the stars over the fence. It's pretty diesel for back then. I'm glad we still have Steve Gutenberg, man, because so many people died last year, though. It was just tragic. I gotta get a dictionary. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah, they do. And I'd rather see this again than Home Alone 3 because at least this you have two cute girls and it's funny. And also the soundtrack is better. And it doesn't have mean spirited people in it. That movie is just too mean to the kid. Up there? And I love Gutenberg from Short Circuit, Police Academy. I saw those movies when I was, well, I saw Short Circuit as a kid. Also, Three Men and a Baby. I saw that as a kid as well. Even Casper, A Spirited Beginning. It's ridiculous, but he sells it. I like him and I like Lori Loughlin. Tomorrow? It looks weird. I guess that was a style in 1995. Yeah, his narration, it's not, it's a nice idea. Yeah, people did this before they text each other. Yikes. Why is she wearing black like she's at a funeral? Yeah, she's talking to herself. Nobody's there. Only the birds in the trees can hear her. Yep, get it? Yeah, the plan only works at the end because you got the whole subplot where the butt kisses uh a doctor. Van Dyke. I feel pretty ding dang dong stupid. Yeah, I know a lot of the. Yep, she's running away. Yeah, look, she sees them taking her away. Yeah, they're taking the wrong kid. They always have the paperwork. Kirstie Alley, she owns it. There, there's the Twin Towers. So, rest in peace to all those that died on 9/11. This was 1995, guys. So, yep, Lady Liberty. May she always stand for freedom for all. At least we still have her. We got the Freedom Tower and we got Lady Liberty. That means all New Yorkers are free. They all live in that little apartment. Why does he sound like a game show host? Look at her face. Yep. Again, more product placement. He works in a junkyard and he makes these kids work. Again, child labor laws, guys. Child labor laws. Oh, as long as Captain America, the new Captain America. Again, don't spoil the movie for me, guys. I don't want to hear it next week. I'm seeing the movie blind. I don't want to know anything about the post-credit scenes. I don't want to know about what the plot points. Leave your opinions to yourself until after I've seen it. I will be reviewing the movie on Thursday night, so be patient. That's when before people had cells where you could literally like click, you could do speed dial and hey, yeah, this is when the reveal happens, and this is not a twist. Every bruise, every scar. Look at her foot. That's makeup. A whole lot of trouble. You don't have to yell, lady. We're not deaf. You're so cute. I love these girls so much. I know they're married, but again, if I met them, I would probably lose my mind because, again, I saw them grow up when they were babies all the way till their, preteen years, and then all the movies they did as teenagers and in their 20s, and then they've retired together as a duo. This is probably the most dramatic scene in the movie. Let me lie down because my they look the same. They have the same face, and Elizabeth looks just like them. It's creepy. It's creepy at times because I'm like, wow. You can't do that unless the parent disowns a child. See, Vincenzo's a good character. This was a flop while the remake of Parent Trap was a hit with Lindsay Lohan, but Lindsay Lohan's career took a nosedive way worse than them. At least Mary Kate and Ashley got to retire with some dignity. She came back on Netflix, but still. Brave about the others. Me too. You go really, really fast. Yeah, you know how far Staten Island is? You have to go over a bridge. Lou is the guy that has the helicopter. Look how mad she is. They dress her like she's Michael Myers or something. I'm like, seriously, what is with the jumpsuits? You don't work kids like this. They're kids, not adults. This is this is when you could smoke in a PG movie. Now you can't. And the thing is that this actor's not American, he's Canadian. I know, I looked it up. Most of the film in the camp takes place in Canada. This is New York City, Manhattan. That dress is cute too. But I'm not going to church. I know how you feel, Kirsty. Trust me. I'm never donating blood in a church ever again because there it is, my home, the Verrazano Bridge, baby. Hey. That's in a couple of months from now. The Super Bowl is tomorrow night. The Kansas City Chiefs against the Philadelphia Eagles. I like the music. Out of the park. And she drove a Jeep all the way to Staten Island over the bridge, which takes a long time, especially during traffic. And this is the summertime, not the winter, because there's no snow in this movie. Hey, fellow New Yorker, that's illegal. You know, you can't treat kids like that. Hey, a nice New Yorker. Yeah, because not everybody in New Yorker, not every New Yorker is a nice person. I know, because I lived here for years. Hey, your voice cracked. Hey, look, an Indian girl, and he has two black kids that are really dark skinned. Yet they don't have any dialogue mostly. I haven't been to a wedding in 2 years. Happy, 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 happy. And again, they're not deaf. Again, she was still alive at that time. Mm-hmm. Why are they near toilets? That's disgusting. You don't work kids like this. You don't. The Olsen twins had a tight schedule when they were on Full House, but they got time off. That's why there's one episode they're barely in season 4. 86 minutes in. Mm-hmm. Because he adopted the wrong kid. He's lucky he didn't get jail time for what he did to those kids. Child labor laws, guy. You only work adults, not children. Ever, especially today. Why do you think that the kids from Stranger Things had to grow up so they could be on set longer? You know, and especially in the recent season. Oh yeah, this guy, I remember him. He was a priest in Short Circuit 2. Look, watch. You're so cute. My sister was not a flower girl. I was a ring boy when I was 8. Yeah, she does it really, really slow. Yeah, so she doesn't flow like Jennifer. You saw the cameras. There's cameras everywhere, especially now. Because when I went to my brother's wedding, there were phones and there were photographers everywhere. People want to seize the moment, you know. There's the Twin Towers. Yeah, yeah. A helicopter cannot go in Manhattan unless they're authorized. Because after 9/11, nothing can fly near the tower. Nothing unless they have authority. If a plane or there's the Empire State Building, yeah. As a New Yorker, I have pride in my city that I live in, guys. Central Park, yeah, I'm gonna go to Central Park this year for the Shakespeare in the Park is gonna be open for business this year. It's free. I just gotta get a ticket. There's the baseball. You saw? Mm. This is embarrassing for her. Wow. Man, she's disrespectful to her father in church. Again, lady, you're not the Flash. You don't need to get married. Remember when he got married to Iris? It didn't. He didn't run to the pulpit. Yeah, rest in peace. Also, there was also in the Muppet Family Christmas and a Boondock Saints. Yeah, holy. It's not holy anymore because gay marriage exists. Unfortunately, 10 years after this. Oh no, not another horse. They're sitting down this time. You're not sitting on the horse. My parents went on that when they got married in the 80s. He has a Sprite in his hand. Mm-hmm. Yep, they have to hijack. At least you're sitting down this time. It's a different color horse. It's brown. They have a lot. They have a lot of horses in Manhattan. She just wants his $1 billion. And this wedding doesn't take up half the running time like Sonic 2. That scene could have been way shorter. And no Donald Trump cameo here like in Home Alone 2 because he was doing Little Rascals. 54th Street. Again, it's New York traffic. Rich or poor, in sickness and in health. The problem is people don't get to that as long as you both shall live. They just get tired of each other and get divorced. I don't want to go through the paperwork, guys. Once I get married, I'm staying married. That's how it is. It will happen one day. I just got to find the right girl and get a good job. Because this is not my job. This is just a hobby. They made it by the skin of their teeth. Yeah, I love this scene. This makes me laugh, man. At least this third act, unlike Showtime, I can understand what they're saying because there's no people with a dumb accent in this movie. Because good God, I didn't know he has a flashback, of course, because we need that. It's a Warner Brothers movie. A lot of their films have flashbacks. Harry Potter, Batman, Superman, the Justice League movies. Uh, what else? What franchise did Warner Brothers do? Even Game of Thrones, I think, is a series that had flashbacks as well. I know it. This was fun. 11 o'clock, and she's wearing black. You don't wear black at a wedding. You wear it to a funeral or like some kind of like I don't know reception or something. I can't. And he closes. He closes the book. That's funny. Again, girl, this is not Daniel Bryan's, entrance. You can't. Yep. And she slaps him. She does a Will Smith. Why? Because he's in love with some. You mean an hour ago? That is so embarrassing in front of the entire congregation in all of New York City. At least this isn't that other movie, In and Out, where he's like, I'm gay, and I was laughing. I'm like, that's not. Yeah, real slap, by the way. That was not. That was staged, but yeah, that's embarrassing. Don't worry, that will not happen to me. And she wants to hit a kid? No, you can't do that in a PG movie. I love with Vincenzo. Yep. Don't you dare. Lady, if you hit, I'll pop you one, so help me God. Oh, man, Vincenzo, I love him, man. Rest in peace, Philip Bosco. I miss you, man. You're in a better place now. I'm glad you got to work with the Olsen twins. That is so embarrassing, yeah. And I love this line, back off, Barbie. No, you won't. Hey, at least Deadpool and Wolverine beat Barbie domestically. Yeah, and this is the panty shot, guys. Again, we're not deaf. We can hear you. Watch this. Yeah, panty shot. Yep. They're taking pictures. Yeah, try taking a selfie without your pants. That is funny. Or it could be really sexy. That never happened in an episode of Say Yes to the Dress. You saw he threw the bottle. Yeah, rest in peace, man. Thanks. She's wearing gloves. I love you, Olsen, so much. You're always in my heart. Their chemistry is just off the charts. I'm with her. This and E.T. have very quotable lines. Of course, that's a classic, beyond anything I've ever seen. I mean, it's a movie that makes me cry at the end. This, no, it has a happy ending. It's not as a tearjerker like Marley and Me or Pretty Woman or something like that, or Notting Hill. This is a romantic comedy, family film. The romance is basically the second half of the film. The first half is just the girls getting to know each other and their separate lives. Third time's the charm. Love you girls so much. Both of you and Elizabeth Olsen. You're always in my heart. So kiss already. Yeah, they're in front. They're in front of the church. They might as well. This is the end of a '90s film. It's kind of like the ending of Spider-Man 2, both cuts of Spider-Man 2, except the bride leaves. She doesn't stay and get humiliated. Yeah, always. You always have your sister. Remember that, girls. They'll always be there for you. I know mine, even though I barely see her, she's always in my heart. Oh, there's a left. Oh my God, we did. Yeah, again, New Yorkers will take anything. Trust me. See, look. See, he's writing him a check. This is a fun movie. I recommend watching it. If you see it on streaming or... With my pleasure, boss. It's a fun movie. The MetLife building. See, 90-something minutes, not 2 hours and a half. It gets to the point and it makes you laugh and it makes you smile. If you love the Olsen twins. And that was It Takes Two from 1995. Happy 30th anniversary. This was fun. Josh, I hope you get to see this later. And that's the movie. Yeah, it's a lot of fun. Like, this is one of my favorite Olsen twin movies, you know, definitely theatrically released. Because in Little Rascals, it's just a cameo. And their other films were mostly TV movies and direct-to-video. Because this one flopped, unfortunately. Because I guess people were tired of them. I don't know. I'll never get tired of them. They make me smile every time I watch Full House and these films that they did back in the day when they were kids. But yeah, this movie it's a lot of fun, and it's, you know, rest in peace to all the actors that are, you know, that passed away in this movie. And I hope Gutenberg lives to be 100 because that man makes me smile. And these girls, I love them both unconditionally, no matter what they do in their lives. They were a part of my childhood, and they'll always be a part of my life. Thanks for watching, guys. These two beautiful girls. Acknowledge me, and I'll see you tomorrow. I'm doing Earth to Echo. So more movies with kids coming up. Peace.